Hi guys, Kiran Rai here, Ralph Pereira, and we've got the great legend, brilliant Pakistani cricketer, Shahid Afridi, top legend. Mr. Afridi, how are you?
I'm very good, my friend. How are you, Kiran? You okay?
Yes, I'm very well. Shahid, first of all, we were talking yesterday about many things. We were talking about awards. We were talking about your charity that you're doing. We were also talking about COVID-19. We were talking about, missing cricket, etc. Now, my question to you, Shahid, is to kind of to complete everything that was going on. Like, I want to know from you, tell me about your charity, because I think everybody wants to know about this charity that you're doing. You're doing a lot of fundraising at the moment, and you're helping a lot of people in Pakistan. Tell me about that.
I'm running a charity organization. Before that, I started working with a different charity organization. I started from 2006. And after that, when my father passed away in 2012, I started to make a charity organization with the name of Shahid Afridi Foundation. And my first project was a hospital in a remote area. It's based on it's a OPD emergency, and especially for mother and child, because no facilities there for mother and child in the remote area. So my focus is on mother and child. After that, I start working on the water, clean drinking water, because the people, they're walking 6-7 kilometers to bring a bucket of water for themselves. And after that, I know any country's success is education, and we working on education sector. We are running 14 schools, charity schools in a different remote areas in Pakistan. So education is the most important thing, and especially the daughters' education is very important, because in our remote areas, the people, they don't send daughters to the schools, so my main focus is daughters. And also, the tagline of that is "Taaleem hogi aam, har beti ke naam." Education for all the girls. I hope you understand, Kiran.
Of course, I understand. Mujhe kuch hindi aati hai, bhaiya. Mujhe kuch hindi aati hai.
Good.
I understand. Good. Excellent. And also, I'm actually looking at your bio now. You were the world record holder for the fastest ODI century for 37 deliveries. And you also hold the distinction of having hit the most sixes in the history of ODI cricket. Now, fans out there would like to know. I also, I want to change this thing now. I don't want to. Every journalist will ask you the same thing. Yeah, how do you feel? Let's skip that. I want to ask you a question. Something more direct, something more into you, because I want to know more about Shahid. Did you always want to become a cricketer?
Yes. Cricketer, or otherwise my second option was army man.
Army man. Excellent.
Yeah, army man. So, but cricket was like my passion, and Imran Khan was my ideal, and I started cricket because of him.
And you're also very good friends with the Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, legend himself, like you, Wasim Akram, all the great people like that. Now, I think people would love to know, because Imran Khan to us is a prime minister now. He's a prime minister, and he's a respected man in Pakistan, which is fantastic, and around the world. How is he? How is your relationship with him? Are you good friends? Can you talk? Can you talk about yours? Does he help you? Do your charity, etc. Does he advise you on stuff? I mean, what's your relationship like with him?
After becoming a prime minister, I just met once. Before prime minister, I used to meet him a lot of time. But after a prime minister, I just met him once, and I think he's a good guy. He's capable to lead the country, and but the thing is that the team, you have to build a team to run a country. This is very, very important. One man cannot change the things, but I think the team is most important. If you're playing cricket or if you are running a country, I think team is very, very important, and we want to see some good people around him to run this big country, and I think issues going around in this country, a lot of issues going around in this country, and we supporting him. People still hoping that he will deliver what he said before election.
And also, before Ralph gets involved, because I know Ralph wants to ask some questions before we finish. I think now we've talked about cricket. Now we want to talk more about Shahid Afridi. What's the best thing? What do you like to do when you're not working? What do you like to do? Are you a dinner man? Do you like to hang out with family? Are you what do you call it? What do you like to do when you're not working? Fundraising, etc. What does Shahid like to do?
To keep myself fit. I love training. I'm ready. I dress up. I'm going to training after this interview. And then I love to spend my time with my family because I got 5 angels, my daughters, and I love to spend time with them because I traveled a lot. So I want to spend a good quality time with my family. This is the most important thing for me, and keeping myself fit. That's it.
Perfect. Ralph, a couple of questions for you.
Alfredi, you touched into a lot of really great things with your charity and about girls and daughters, which you mentioned. I think they are fantastic things what you're doing to the country, and maybe to inspire the rest of the world. What I want to touch is, power and money are 2 things that is, very close to people when they get into high power, like the cricketer or the prime minister, who play cricket with you. When you're playing cricket, it's kind of a different kind of a skills levels that you need. How do you think he's applying those skills dealing with Pakistan and India? Because it's a very touchy question with many people. What can you tell from the things that you know?
I think money and power, there always an opportunity from the God. They give it to you, depend on you, you're gonna avail it or not. If you avail it, it's more responsibility with power and money, how you gonna use these 2 things. This is important. And I think in the right direction, power to support, to help people who are struggling in their life. You can use power for them, and the money is not just for you. I think if you spend money, the God will give you more. Or if you spend money on the poor people who deserving, so it's between you and God how you gonna use this. And the both thing is very important in life, but the important thing how you gonna use this.
And also, I want to also ask something that might be a bit deep. It's up to you if you want to talk about it. Remember, you are your own character, and you can decide what you want to talk about. I think personally, in my opinion, it's wrong what's happened. I think personally, politics should say politics, and arts and entertainment say arts and entertainments. Now, I think for the last couple of years, maybe 2 years now, there has been confliction between India and Pakistan, which is normal, normal 2 countries. But banning Pakistani actors to come inside India, I think that's wrong, because it's not their fault, that the two governments have a problem. That means all the Pakistani actors and singers and directors can't go to India, and India can't go to Pakistan. And many actors' careers in Pakistan have decreased because of that. They've lost money because of that, because they can't go to Bollywood. What's your opinion about that?
I think it's a very good question, and you're right what you said. I think keep sports away from politics. Let the politicians do their own job. But I think friendship based on sports and entertainment activities between both countries, sports and entertainment is the best solution to bring these 2 nations together. I think the good politician is always think good. They're bringing peoples together. This is called politician. But in our countries, I don't know what the politics mean is to them. This is very strange for me. I think politicians, they have a very, very important role to bring both countries together via entertainment world or via sports, diplomacy. This is very important.
Ralph, last question for you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But you know, power is something, when people have power, they have a different agenda. Politics, different agenda. So it's very hard to kind of, get the best out of, because we, as a normal human person, we don't come to know those kind of decisions, directly from them, So for you, my question is, I know I asked that question before, right? India and Pakistan, they're two countries who are really powerful in that part of the world. Okay, how can they make a difference, to people, like yourself and us, who are living in different parts of the world?
I think India and Pakistan, there is only one issue, which is Kashmir.
Yes.
No other issue.
Yes.
We are fighting on Kashmir. I said this before, that let the Kashmiri people decide. Either they're going with Pakistan or India, or they don't want to go with anyone. Make it simple. Let them take their own decision and solve this problem. If you make this problem big, it will become big. If you want to sort it out, you can easily sort it out. It's not an issue. It's all, the people from Kashmir, they are struggling. They're surviving, So let the Kashmiri people take a decision. Make it simple.
Maybe you can try to be the next prime minister.
No, Prime Minister, I think it's very easy to say, because I'm not on the Prime Minister's seat at the moment. When I will come a Prime Minister, I don't know what the situation will be.
Would you ever consider trying? Because Imran Khan tried it. Would you ever consider trying for Pakistan?
No.
I mean, your name is huge.
I'm not made for politics, because I'm very straightforward. I am what I am. I say what I say. So I think it's not a demand of politics here in Pakistan.
And last question for me, because I know you need to get on with your training and I don't want to take your day any longer. You heard about recently a really deep question, actually. There was a situation in India where there was a brilliant actor, good-looking boy. His name was called Sushant Singh, that passed away recently. And obviously you had Rishi Kapoor, Irfan Khan, that made a lot of news, that he also passed away. But Sushant Singh was a big news story, because it put eyebrows down. People were like, what's going on here? What was your opinion about the whole situation when you heard that?
I think I was shocked, because he was a young guy, very talented. He used to play cricket as well, and then acting skills was very high. I saw a few of his serial, and I think he was very talented. But the news was shocking. I woke up in the morning, I just watching my Twitter, and and when I saw that was a shocking news for me, because he was very young, and his life was full of fun. He was enjoying everything. But suddenly, I think news come from a guy from him like him. So it's really shocked me.
And also, just last before you go, Sonu Nigam, the Bollywood singer, he got trolled recently, I think last couple of weeks ago, because he said in an interview that it is the Bollywood mafia. It's the Bollywood mafia. In life, when you get too big, there's people that are big, like Salman Khan. I'm not saying the names. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I don't care. Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, I don't care. And when somebody's getting too big, they put them down. It's called nazar. It's called jealousy, because you don't want people to succeed, right? Yeah, you don't want people to succeed. Do you think that happens? Do you think that happens everywhere in the world when people get too famous?
Mafia is everywhere. Mafia is every single place, everywhere. And I think I want that if any senior people who can support their youngsters to bring them up, the God will help you as well. But if you're jealous from inside, if I put some jealousy from others, so there is only one God who can watching you from inside, how you are from inside. How Shahid Afridi from outside you can see, but how Shahid Afridi is inside, only God can see. And the God always take a decision from inside, what Shahid Afridi is from inside, then God take decisions. So I believe stay positive and support each other. If you support someone in a difficult time, God will help you in a difficult time as well.
And last, I'm going to ask you 3 fan questions and then we're done. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food. I love food, any type of food, but if it's cooked well.
So what is it? Is it lamb? Is it biryani?
Okay, I'm a Pathan guy. Pathan
Oh,
love
Pathan.
meat. Pathan love meat, barbecue. You know. Yes.
And okay, and what do you call it? Raf, fan question direct from you.
Yes, yeah. You know, you're played in many countries, cricket. All the three kind of formats. So my question is, which was your favorite ground, and which match that you remembers that you can share with your fans?
I enjoyed my cricket career I enjoyed the most in India and Australia, because the performance, if you perform there, your performance is always rated very high. And in India, because I have always played in a big pressure, all the crowd, against you. If you are hitting 4 or 6, no clapping, no support for you. Or if you're taking a wicket, no support to you. It's a big pressure. And inning against India in a test game, I scored 141 run. That was very, very important inning. And I think that inning was always, I remember, I always consider on the top. 141 against
Which year
India.
was it, by the way? Sorry, which year?
Oh God, don't ask me this. That was, I think, 2003, 4, 5 maybe. Wasim Akram used to be the captain. Or maybe 98. Yeah, 98, I think. Yeah.
Okay. We'll check that one.
And what's the craziest thing that you've done in your life?
Oh God, what the craziest thing. If I am honest, ball tampering.
Lovely. And Zara wants to ask you one question. Go on. Pashto, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do
you speak Pashto?
Sara, you are Pathan. Sara is Pashtun.
Well, I'm from Afghanistan. And
Afghanistan, Zabardast. Yeah, same Pathan. So you speak Pashto.
I can speak little bit. So, Singe, Jure.
Khayam, khairiyat, tatakhaye. Very good.
And her father is a very famous producer. What was his name? Singer, what's his name? Ustad, was it? Come on, get on with it. You're on camera, go on.
He was a singer in Afghanistan, so people knew.
What's it?
Okay. My forefathers, they are all from Afghanistan as well.
Yes. Ustad Sarahang. Was it Sarahang? Ustad Sarahang. She's very shy. She would never tell anybody, but she's got a very famous family, you know? But Shahid Afridi, I want to say thank you so much for your time. You really are a nice person. You're one of the nicest people that we've met, because you know what? We've met a lot of people, but you're very smiley, you're very polite, and it's great to be friends. And when you come to London, please let's have dinner. Love to meet you.
I'm coming, definitely. And thank you so much. And once again, sorry for yesterday.
No, you don't have to say sorry. That's fine, understandable.
Thank you so much.
When you come to London, when you come to London, please, you're our guest, okay?
I have your number. I have it. Definitely, I will see you guys, and take me somewhere for dinner.
Of course we will. We'll have a laugh, 100%.
Thank you.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Take care. Assalamu alaikum. Take care. Bye.